What's up, guys, and welcome to today's video. Today's video we're going to be talking about the possible support we are to look into. Like you can see on my screen, I've stated them out already. The possible support we should be looking at too. The market has been really bad on us this week, and the market was bad. But I believe the week is going to be good. This week is going to be good. We possibly maybe seeing 22,900, 22,800, 22,500. That's my target on my long position because I'm currently on the long position. That's true. That is my target on my long position. So like I said, guys, our target this week should just be on this particular zone here, this particular region here. Bitcoin is finding it difficult to break out. For me, I don't think that the previous low is over. I don't think the previous low is over. To me, I don't think the previous low is over. But mind you, if you get into the market, make sure the previous low is over before you jump into. Like I did a lot of snap entering yesterday, and a lot of people were shouting. I made up to 300 and something %. Though I didn't go in with big cash because it's a risk, but you just make sure the previous low is over before you go into any other trade. Just make sure the previous low is over before you go into any other trade, guys. So without wasting much of time, let's take a look at what we should be experiencing here today. Like we see at this particular zone here, Bitcoin retested this zone. And then there was a bounce back. There was a massive bounce back that took Bitcoin up to this particular area here. There was a massive bounce back that revived Bitcoin back. That massive bounce back revived Bitcoin back. You see, took Bitcoin back to this place. And then at this particular line here, this green line here, Bitcoin had a very strong resistance that took Bitcoin down again to this zone here, like we see. And then when it got to this particular area here where we have this long triangle, there was a strong support. That means this particular trend was over. So you could see what Bitcoin did there when that particular trend was over. There was another bounce back again, you see, that took Bitcoin to this zone here, and there was a very strong resistance because of this place, because of this zone and this particular zone here. There was a very strong resistance, and then Bitcoin fell again to this particular area. You could see this resistance and this resistance, this support rather, and this support and this other support here, they're not the same. It went low and then a little bit low, and then it's like taller, tallest. In this case, we have shortest. This is what we're trying to do. This is what Bitcoin did at this particular zone right here. That was what Bitcoin did. It didn't go back to the previous low again. It formed another support right here. It didn't go back to the previous zone, and then it bounced back to this particular point here, a massive resistance at the supply zone there, a massive resistance there, and then Bitcoin fell again to this place. A very strong support was here, a buying zone. We know what the support, and then took Bitcoin up again to this area here, and then there was a very strong resistance up here again that took Bitcoin down. Are you guys getting what I'm saying? You see, this low was higher than this low, and then this low is higher than this low, and then this other low here is higher than this one. So in the past we've gotten a resistance area support here. So we've gotten 4 support, which we know what support means in cryptocurrency. We know what support means in any financial market. If this support was not holding, if this previous support did not hold this one, it would have break down. Yeah, and if this one here did not hold this one, it would have break down. So you see what the support did there. Everything started falling down gradually. And then Bitcoin took a massive bounce back here again, and then another resistance was formed here. You could see all the resistance. You can see all the resistance. Another resistance, massive resistance, was formed up there again. and then Bitcoin fell again to this point here. This zone is lower. You see here, this particular support zone here is higher than this. You see, it didn't come to the previous one, it formed another one right here, and then Bitcoin bounced back. For it to go, it has to form a resistance which corresponds with this previous resistance here, and then there was a fall. You could see here didn't come up to this space again. That means Bitcoin keep forming support. So Bitcoin have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 support, and we know what 4 support means in the train. You know what support means. And then there was another bounce back that took Bitcoin to this area here, another resistance which correspond with this one, and then correspond with this other one. 3 resistance up there, and then a little bit fall again. You could see this support did not come down to this previous one. It formed another support, and then it took back. This potentially telling us that Bitcoin is on a downtrend, but a lot of people did not see it coming. And then another resistance formed again, which was higher than the previous one. You could see a high, higher, high, and then high, and then high, and then high. See what happened there? Higher, low, and then the massive high was formed, and then we see what happens here. You see, Bitcoin came down to correspond with this previous support zone around this stage here. So we have a support zone here, and another support zone here. So what are you thinking, guys? If Bitcoin is going to break this support zone, if it breaks, that means we will be going massively down. If it doesn't break, that means we have an hope. Before you get into the market, make sure this previous trend is over, because I'm hoping Bitcoin will come as high as 28k at this previous support zone here. I'm thinking Bitcoin will come to this place, but if it doesn't, that means we'll be having another massive dump again. See you guys in our next video. Make sure you use my link on the bio. Bybit is there, Bygate is there, Binance is there. Make sure you make use of our link. Thank you guys, and see you in the next video.